welcome to another episode of the playonultra podcast. This is episode 105.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's 5 more than 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're here, the people who are usually here.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Doing okay. For people who don't know, I'm I've been away from my computer for a very long time, and it kind of sucks because I'm like, wow, I have no way of really playing any games. Although, I just recently bought Last Guardian for PlayStation 4, so I will be able to maybe play that at some point, so that's kind of exciting. But I haven't played it yet because I literally just bought it today at the recording of this podcast, so yeah. But it'll be good, I hope. I know some people didn't really like it very much, but I know I'll love it.
The control sucks, apparently.
Yeah, but that's... I don't know.
But that's a game from... what are they called? Eco Studios?
Yeah, Eco Studios or something.
Studios, something like that, right?
It might be... I think it's remnant... I think it's named kind of after the first game, Ico, I think it's something like that, yeah.
So, I mean... Their games have to have shitty controls.
Oh, duh! And wonky animations. I love the wonky animations. I love it so much. It would not be that company without the weird animations and the weird PS2 controller. So I'm sure I will cry and be like, "Oh, so nostalgic," and everyone else will just tell me it's bad, but I don't really care. So yeah.
Apparently, there's a good game underneath the shitty controls. Apparently,
yes.
So
I believe that. So we'll.
I've been
we'll
wanting to get it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be playing that soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record it or not. I don't have an easy way to. I could, but I'm not sure. So I may just. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
So yeah. Before we move on, just to remind everyone, you can reach us at playonultra@gmail.com or on Twitter at playonultra or all of our own places and stuff.
Yeah.
Send us feedback, send us questions and shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't send the shit. So okay.
Oh, please don't. That would not be nice.
So yeah.
What if it was someone's famous shit? Like George Clooney.
How did
you get this?
I would need a certificate of authenticity.
Yeah, I would too.
Of some sort.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna throw it out because that's gross. Y'all are gross.
Even if it's Josh Clooney.
I don't know.
So,
if I could see the gold, then maybe I might believe it.
So yeah, me and Fo have been playing something for the past 1 week.
Yeah, you guys have been busy. Why don't you tell us about that?
It's
How many hours have you put into it?
About 24 or something like that.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, mine's 19.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty close. So it's literally the best game ever made, and it's called Dying Light, the following enhanced edition.
It's a pretty new game. You might not have heard about it. It's pretty fresh and hot. It just came out like a year ago.
You may not be cool
2 years ago.
You may not be cool enough to have heard about it. Just
okay,
saying.
so
it's pretty indie.
I didn't ask. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this when we were playing, so I'll ask you now. Is this a game that, because we're both kind of keep thinking about it, wanting to play it every time and all that, right? So, but is this a game that is like Warframe? Like we really want to play it, but it's bad, or it's just a really good game? To me, it's just a really good game.
I think it's just a really good game. I think because the problem with Warframe and Payday 2 is it's like a session-based repetition type thing, and Dying Light's open world, so it just feels very different.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's macro repetition versus micro repetition.
Yeah. So yeah, Dying Light, fucking shit. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I wasn't expecting to be addicted.
Me neither.
This.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. Yeah. It's so much better than Dead Island, the other zombie game. So much better.
I've heard it's also better. My friend who played it with briefly, he said it's better than Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Like the parkour is better than Mirror's Edge Catalyst's parkour.
Really?
I think so. I mean, I'm sure. Mirror's Edge has more options.
Pretty good.
Like you can wall run and flip and stuff. But yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah, more options. But Dying Light feels really good, and we just unlocked the fucking grappling hook, which is fucking fun.
I almost don't like. I like the grappling hook, but I almost don't like the grappling hook at the same time because
I only use it when I only use it when I'm too lazy to climb up something really high up or something.
Yeah, I like it
Or
as
if I
an
need to
instant
run away.
escape
Yeah.
as well. It'll be interesting when we get the car too. I'm curious if I'll like the car or not.
I think one of the reasons why we keep going back to wanting to play that game is because it just feels really rewarding. Like,
Yeah. Every time I stop, I've made progress.
yeah, not just like the actual built-in reward system with the leveling up and like the weapons and getting blueprints and stuff, but the mechanics, how your character moves and feels, how the zombies flail about when you beat the shit out of them. It just feels really rewarding.
Really
Like,
cool
every single
weapons
thing.
that look cool. I'm
Yeah.
saying like I was saying earlier today, I don't think any game so far ever has like cracked first-person melee combat and like
Yeah.
this feels really good. But Dying Light isn't horrible.
Yeah.
It's definitely on par with like the best so far that I've played.
But what is the best though? I mean,
Yeah, I
what
don't
would you
know.
put on the list of the best?
Of a first-person melee.
Yeah, I can't really
I don't
think
know.
of any,
I mean, Skyrim's the most popular one.
but it's so
Yeah.
bad.
But it's really, really bad.
Skyrim's okay. I mean, Skyrim works. It's not like it's not like you can't play it. It's just not
I've
necessarily
heard-
super exciting. I don't know.
Might and Magic, I think X, Dark Messiah. I think I've heard that one's pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have too. I was never into the Might and
Might-
Magic series, but I have a friend who's has played all of them,
So,
and he was
Heroes of Might and Magic is my favorite franchise of all time, and so I remember being very young and going to the game store and seeing like, Might and Magic 7? Like, wow, I only have Heroes of Might and Magic 3! And I didn't realize it was a different, like, parallel thing, and so I got it, and it's this first-person, like, jank, and I couldn't figure out how to play it, and I hated it, and I was so disappointed.
Oh my gosh.
There's a very visceral feel to the fighting in Dying Light,
It does the slow-mo thing, which actually feels good.
and like you,
Because it's inconsistent, so it doesn't get old.
and the problem that, like I said just now when we were playing, the problem that most of us have with first-person melee is just not knowing how far the weapon will reach.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
But Dying Light sort of feels okay with that. It's not the
I've
best.
also,
Still
like, just
feels okay.
today, I've gotten way better at melee because I feel like I finally started to grasp, like, the cadence or rhythm to, like, swing, dodge, because I was getting really frustrated before, because, like, if you have a big weapon, you can, like, hopefully swing and stagger somebody, and then they won't hit you back, but if you whiff, you just gotta back up and run away. And with smaller weapons that don't stagger, usually they're gonna get hit, but, like, the way the zombies get hit is they'll hit, and they'll still hit you anyway, like, in, like, their like, reaction, so you have to, like, hit and then, like, backdash, and I've gotten a little bit better at that, which I think made combat feel smoother. We also have unlocked like more moves, we have more options and stuff now, so that's made things nicer.
Seriously.
Because initially you shouldn't be fighting much because you're just doing parkour because you're weak.
Yeah.
And so we're at that
you're
cusp
weak,
now.
yeah.
We're switching over to being able to take on hordes.
Yeah. Yeah, the game does get better at around the 15-hour mark, I feel. Because you're
Probably.
slightly more level, you get more skills, your weapons are a bit better. But yeah, it's a fucking good game. Seriously, go and get it. It's like 60% off right now on Steam. 63, whatever.
And I wouldn't say it's a horror game. There's definitely some very
Yeah.
intense moments, but it's not like
Yeah.
a scary game per se.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
Like,
that's,
at night is still fucking scary though, but still.
Night's very intense. I don't
Yeah.
care for Night.
that's just my problem with first-person games. Even if I'm playing a first-person shooter that's not meant to be horror, like the fact that you really don't have peripheral vision in a first-person because it's just flat. You can't see around or at all. I hate that. I hate that I don't know like what's going on behind me or anything like that. Like that's the worst part of it for me. So
Yeah,
that's what
the audio is
should be-
pretty good, but I've definitely had I think twice I flinched super hard because something was behind me that I thought was
would-
dead or whatever.
I'd be flinching
Yeah.
24/7. Pretty sure.
But it's super fun because it has fucking co-op. Holy shit, it's so good.
Yeah, that's what
It's literally Borderlands zombie, I feel.
Bless you.
Yeah, it's definitely. I feel like it's trying to be Borderlands in some ways as well too. Like a lot of the NPC dialogue, I think is trying to be funny, but this is definitely Borderlands is like a funny game. Like the writing's good. The writing in this game is not super hot. Like the gameplay is where all the value is. Outside of the gameplay, you're like, yeah, whatever.
What's the
Yeah.
story? Zombies? That's all you need to know.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Zombies.
There's a colorful cast of characters who all look and sound the same and talk pretty much the same.
Yeah. They literally use the same character models.
I cannot tell the difference between half of them. The facial hair is a little different, I guess. I don't know.
They just wear different clothes. I think it's like the
Yeah.
same person. I think it's like that guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Remember the what's his name? The one at the Fire Nation, the village that was surrounded, the fishing village that was surrounded by a lot of
I don't
oil.
remember. I don't remember.
It was that old guy that kept changing hats. Like he's the guy that rows the boats. He's the guy that
awesome.
sells the fish.
Oh,
I don't have no memory of this. I don't know, but I know that's a big joke.
Yes, I can't think of his name though, but yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a fucking good game. Go and fucking get it. Seriously. Highly recommend it. And you probably never heard of it before because obviously
we only bring the freshest of new content onto this podcast. You heard it from us first, definitely.
So yeah. Didn't you watch Baby Driver or something?
Yeah, I saw Baby Driver last night.
I did not, but you did.
Yeah.
How was it?
I really liked it.
Cool.
I think it was mixed with people I saw. Some people really liked it. Some people really didn't like it that much. Because it's definitely if you're going expecting like a classic Edgar Wright film, it's not as funny.
Oh yeah, it's Edgar Wright. Forgot about that.
Yeah. So it's not as funny as like Shaun of the Dead or even Scott Pilgrim. But it definitely has comedic moments. But it's just shot so beautifully. Like there's a lot of really like one take shots. It's the camera angles and it's. I really enjoyed it. I'd say if I was going to compare it to any movie, I definitely got a very strong like Pulp Fiction kind of vibe from it.
Oh, interesting.
That's interesting.
It's definitely not like as gory as Tarantino. Like there's not much gore at all. But there's like the way the characters interact. They're kind of like, you know, gangsters and just like the way the action progresses. So I highly recommend it. I liked it a lot.
I just found out, I didn't realize this, that Edgar Wright wrote Ant-Man. So I didn't know that.
Ant-Man?
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Oh,
Ant-Man.
No. So he didn't finish writing it.
He didn't finish writing it. Yeah, he was originally supposed to be on for it, and then he left due to creative differences, which is why a lot of us were really nervous about Ant-Man, because we were like, if Edgar Wright left, what's it gonna be like? It actually ended up being a pretty decent movie. I was quite surprised. I was actually quite surprised how funny it was. It's not like the best Marvel movie, but it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
I feel like you can tell which scenes he wrote and got stuck in the movie.
That's definitely true. But yeah, no, he was supposed to be on it, which excited a lot of people, but then he left. So I'm not a huge... I have, unfortunately, the only Edgar Wright movie that I've really seen, and it happens to be one of my favorite movies, is Hot Fuzz. Yeah, I watched that. I literally could watch that movie, like, every day, and I think I've seen that movie more times than should be humanly necessary. Like, it's not really... It doesn't make any sense, but I don't get sick of that movie.
Yeah.
Probably because of all the stupid, like... England cop jokes. I'm really into that stupid, like, poking fun at the noir theme. So
his first two in the Cornetto trilogy is definitely the best.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I had a chance to see Baby Driver. I couldn't unfortunately. I had a friend who had tickets to see the opening for it, but it didn't work out. I couldn't see it with him, but I'm hoping to maybe see it because I've heard interesting things about it, and also Edgar Wright. So,
is it? How's the main actor? He's like relatively unknown, right?
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. He's fine. He does his character well. Like there's a couple
Jamie
of
Foxx
really. Jamie Foxx is in it, and he's good. My favorite. I don't know who my favorite is. John Hamm is extremely good, and so is Kevin Spacey.
Because Kevin Spacey.
Of course.
I mean, Kevin Spacey just plays the normal Kevin Spacey character.
He plays himself.
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically Kevin Spacey from the movie 21.
I never watched that movie.
It's got Jake Gyllenhaal, and they go to Las Vegas and play 21 a lot.
Right.
Yeah, it's not that good. It's okay.
So is it a lot of driving? Is it very like a getaway?
There's actually less driving than I thought there'd be. Like the opening.
It wasn't like Italian Job or something.
No, not quite. Although it's definitely a better car movie than Fast and Furious. Because it's also all real car stuff. I mean, maybe a couple of scenes that aren't real, but like Fast and Furious is like 100% CGI on just the car stunts, and this was not, which was cool. There's probably some green screen stuff, but real cars and stuff. I think the most attractive thing, or the most prominent feature rather, of this movie is the soundtrack, because like one of the main cruxes is very early on in the movie they show you that the main character baby gets in a car accident as a young child, and so he has tinnitus. It's constantly ringing in his ears, so he has his iPod in all the time. And So that's the in-universe explanation to have these really cool soundtracks playing during all these things, and like to have not as much other sound.
Mainstream pop?
It's pretty all over the place. There's a lot of songs I didn't recognize. Like there's a Queen song here, there's like an Elvis song, like there's a T-Rex song, there's like a whole bunch of people didn't hear about. It's very broad, and it's good. None of it's bad at all.
Nice. I've been wanting to watch
Yeah.
that.
I think
I'm still waiting for Spider-Man Homecoming.
There.
Oh yeah, I won't be in the area when it comes out, so I'll be awaiting the reviews.
The only thing, we'll go off this topic in a second. The only thing I didn't like or didn't love, I guess, about Baby Driver is there's two main female characters, and for the most part, they're just there as motivation for the guy, for their counterpart guys to do anything.
Yeah.
But they have enough scenes that it's relatable though. I mean, it's not just like, I love you. Okay, I'll fight to the death for you. It's kind of like, okay, they've shown they have rapport. They've shown there's a reason they love each other. There wasn't a strong reason, but I don't know how they could have shown more without like crippling the pacing of the movie and making it just like a romance movie.
Right.
I'm guessing they failed the tests.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the Bechdel test. They would not succeed in that one.
So that test is
hopefully
not the best test.
Yeah, well, no, I actually prefer the sexy lamppost test. I think that's a better test. I like that test better.
What test is that?
It's basically if you can replace the female character with a sexy lamppost, does it still serve the same purpose? Like, how much of agency does she have, or is she just kind of there as a prop almost, or just like a sex object? I have found that as a way better test, because the Bechdel test, and even the person who first made it up admits it's not necessarily like the best. It's just kind of it's
a satirical test.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
But sexy lamppost, I think, still, because you'd be surprised which movies fail the sexy lamppost test, and you go, that's really sad. That's not a character.
Well, this movie passes that.
That's good.
So yeah. I've been playing. I played a bit of Infamous Second Son, which is also not a very new game.
Yeah, no.
That's a third-person action game.
Yes.
Third-person action open world, basically.
It's
just an excuse for you to go around and like wreak havoc and shit.
I get it confused with, was it Crysis? Like a couple games that came at the same time that kind of featured similar-looking things.
So
Prototype?
Prototype.
It might be Prototype.
Infamous and Prototype came out around the same time. Because I remember I got them confused all the time, and I had seen them both played. The person I watched play it, my brother, much preferred Prototype over Infamous, but Infamous, I think, got more popular because they made a lot more games out of it. So, my problem with Infamous is their morality system is kind of weird.
I don't go into Infamous thinking about all that shit. I just want to play an open world thing that just to blow shit up.
Pretty much. It's a good game for that.
Like, I really enjoyed the first two games. The one on the PS3.
Yeah.
So I was expecting, like, the same thing. You know, just, like, cheesy popcorn shit just to destroy everything. And it sort of has that, but I don't know why. Maybe my tastes have changed or something, maybe. But it's not as fun as I thought it would be. I don't know why. It's like, I feel like it's just a bit of a chore. I actually prefer the first two.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Like, I need to fucking collect everything just to level up even. I have to, like, to get new skills or upgrade my skills, I have to, like, go around and, like, collect stuff and shit. It's like, fuck.
Actually, the collectibles in Dying Light are kind of hidden, and most, like, collectibles are, like, resources you use to craft things. So,
it's like
not
survival.
It's not like a pointless collectible. There are collectibles there, but they're not prominent.
Collectibles is just an issue in general I have with, and I don't know what the right answer is. Like, I don't know, there's just certain games that just, when you, a game with bad collectibles is so obvious. You're like, that game has bad collectibles, but I don't really know what an example of a good collectible is, to be honest with you.
Yeah. For some reason, these are not good collectibles, but for some reason I felt kind of compelled to actually collect most of the collectibles in Arkham Knight. Like none of the other ones, but Arkham Knight, for some reason, I took the time to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Because I just think about back when I was younger and I played the first Assassin's Creed game. And Assassin's Creed is known for having some pretty crappy collectibles. And the first game was these stupid flags. And I started doing them, and then after a while I went, what am I doing this for? I don't know. Assassin's Creed is also a really bad example, because most of the collectibles are just like, they try to be like, well, see, it is kind of like a video game, but it's so meta, it makes me sick, you know? It's like, okay, we're really putting the meta on this. This is just bad. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think of...
Like, the one thing I really like about it is really good voice acting. And the facial animations
for Second
really matches like what is being said, and it just feels really natural.
Unlike Dying Light.
So I was just looking up the freaking voice actors, right? Guess who plays the main character?
Isn't it? Oh gosh, what's his name? It's
Thomas Middleditch.
It's everyone who voices everyone. What's his name? It's not Nolan North. It's the other one.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. And Travis Willingham plays his brother.
So, do you know what's the shit part about this?
What?
You know the characters are supposed to be Native Americans, right?
Yep.
I didn't.
They're not Native
American. Fine. SJW.
I
don't know. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Like even in fucking Dying Light, like, so in Dying Light, it's basically a zombie outbreak happened in a fictional city, but in the Middle East. And when the zombie outbreak thing happened, they were hosting the global games, so like a global sporting event. So a lot of different people are in the city, so which is cool because the zombies have like all different designs and shit. Some are wearing like the runners, the athlete stuff, and like some of the locals, which is really cool. I don't know. I just find it annoying that the main heroes, quite a few of the like hero people, are like the white guys, and and the bad guy is a Middle Eastern guy that wants to use something as a weapon because obviously he's a fucking terrorist.
Of course he
is.
Obviously.
I mean, yeah. It makes sense because global games, whatever, but it's just annoying. I just find it really annoying.
It's extremely annoying. It's kind of stupid. It's overused, and I don't know. It's just not very... I mean, besides you can apply all the racist things you want to it. It's just not creative at this point. Like, come on, guys. You can do better. Yeah, I agree.
Travis Willingham...
Yes.
...was in an anime called Blue Gender. What the hell is Blue Gender?
I don't know, but he's been in a lot of anime. He's
in a lot of shit.
He's been in a lot of crap. I haven't met him. He's in a lot of anime, though. For people who... The main voice people may know is he was Colonel Mustang from Futurama. Full Metal Alchemist. Futurama! No, he was not in Futurama. No, he was Colonel Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist. That was like... He's been in Ouran High School. He's been in a lot of stuff. That's why it was kind of weird that he was in a video game. So I was like, what? Because he's usually an anime voice actor.
So yeah,
but
that's the thing. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Infamous Second Son. I'm playing Native American who are also white people, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you pick it up because it was on sale? Or what inspired you?
Oh yes, PlayStation Asia did like a 2 for a certain amount of money kind of thing. 2 for not digital, like physical. So I got Infamous Second Son and also The Last of Us Remastered.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I've never played that one yet. I didn't play when it was. I never played it when it was on the PS3. So, and because of Dying Light, I'm not playing anything else. Like Persona 5, I just stopped. I also got like Tearaway Unfolded, used, pretty fucking cheap. Also never touched it. I just bought it, put it on a shelf, like Dying Light. Okay, fucking hell.
Oh my gosh.
That fucking game. So yeah.
It's destroyed your life.
That's pretty much it. I didn't really do anything else except for Dying Light.
I'm still looking forward to Dark Tower.
Didn't you have a few games that you played this week?
I think I talked about them last week already. I played more War Tile, and I'm still playing through Heroes
Rise of the Prodigy.
Yeah, Heroes Rise the Prodigy.
You're right.
which is okay. Oh, right, I had the... So, I guess this is a spoiler-ish, but my love interest, turns out, he gets his power from sucking the life force of other people, and so I found, like, his secret closet full of people he's sucking the life force from. He's like, it's okay, they're all, like, people no one's gonna miss. Like, they're all, like, people who everyone thinks they're dead, and it's like, you and I, we're done. We're Dunyan rings, and I left him. I dumped him.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That's crazy bad person talk.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a good guy.
What is his powers that he needs to suck the life
Magic.
force? Right.
But I'm like, draining life force seems like a pretty good power. Just do that on the bad guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Just,
Nah.
I don't know.
So he drains the life of good people to shoot like laser beams or
Like,
something?
he doesn't kill them. He just... I mean,
Slowly
his
tortures
powers seem pretty overpowered. Like, he can basically just do anything with magic.
He's like Green Lantern. Doctor Strange.
He's like, I guess it's Zatanna or Doctor Strange.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But also Green Lantern, which is... And Green Lantern's not magic, but he can do
Do
anything.
everything, yeah.
I don't know. He can make anything. I don't know if he can do things like rewind time or transform other people.
Can Doctor
Or
Strange do
whatever.
that?
Doctor Strange can do that.
Of course.
At the very least, he
Because
can transform.
every character in the Marvel universe is the most powerful character, so...
Well, duh.
No, it's the DC universe.
What?
I feel like DC's more overpowered than Marvel.
Really?
I mean, like Professor X and Magneto are pretty overpowered, but like Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter,
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, Zatanna. Like, you
I
can
don't
leave
know, it's
out
like-
Green Arrow's not overpowered, Batman's not overpowered, sort of,
Yeah.
but most of them are overpowered.
I was talking about DC. I was watching this
Cyborg's fine.
video where you know the new Justice what is it called? Justice
League?
Justice League Unlimited? Is the fighting game?
Injustice.
Injustice.
I think,
What
you
the
know.
fuck is Justice League Unlimited? Injustice 2.
Injustice.
So
Yes.
whenever before they fight, they have like a short little exchange.
Yes.
And it's pretty fucking
That's
funny.
awesome.
Like one of them
I like them.
Yeah, Joker says to Green Arrow, like, you need to get a sense of humor or something. And then Green Arrow says, really? Boxing glove arrows? Really?
I think that was the best.
Yeah.
Green Arrow is also another a rare example of when I like the DC version better than the Marvel version. I love Green Arrow way more than Hawkeye. That's his personality.
Yeah, he's got a personality. Sorry,
I
Hawkeye.
don't know why. I just
The best.
when I think of like Marvel really overpowered, I think like there's so many like cosmic entities, cosmic beings and
That's
shit.
true.
Isn't it? Like there's less
mean-
of that in DC. Isn't there?
That's not true.
I don't know.
That's not true?
They both have that
Yeah,
problem.
they're both pretty bad on that.
It's like if everybody is so powerful, why not just destroy everything? What's the point of
Pretty
having
much.
comics and shit?
I don't know. I think I think DC did a little better of a job maybe, and I don't know the comics that well, but I think DC did a little better of a job of trying to tie different things together. So like Green Lantern has the whole Lantern Corps, which are pretty intense.
And there's a bunch of different colors now.
Yeah, but like there's a kind of a way they're able to kind of make that make sense in their universe, while in Marvel it's kind of like everyone's kind of hanging out on Earth, but not on Earth sometimes. But someone who knows comics better than me will probably correct me that I am forgetting something. So, but that's just my impression of it. I don't know.
I haven't read as many Marvel stories that take place in like other galaxies as I have DC comics.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Did you guys watch the trailer to Marvel Inhumans?
I did.
I
not.
didn't. I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
It's a TV show by ABC, I think.
Okay.
The Inhumans are very cool. I like Black Bolt. I like Lockjaw. That's all the ones I know.
But they're good. I just
It
don't
looks
know
cool.
much about 'em.
Okay.
It has that big teleporting bulldog, pit bull.
Yeah,
looking-
Lockjaw.
Lockjaw, right.
He's awesome. Who voices Lockjaw? Let me IMDb this real quick.
Who's what?
Who voices
Who
him?
voices Lockjaw?
Oh, he
Because
can
he
talk.
can talk like a person.
Or at least he's supposed to, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah.
Keep
The
it up.
CG
So
don't
there's-
look like super good though. I mean,
There was actually
TV show.
a super powered group of like
animals.
all these animal people. So you had like Lockjaw, you had Lockheed, which is Shadowcat's like little dragon pet. You had Throg, who is a frog who somehow picked up a shard of Mjolnir and became like a Thor frog.
Oh my god.
And you have like a... It's pretty awesome. It's a very good group of people. Throg? Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's one of the sillier things that Marvel's ever done that I've read.
They made a talking raccoon and made billions, so I can't really...
Good point.
Can't really judge them, honestly, at this point.
Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers.
The Pet Avengers, yeah. Oh, Ewan Rheon.
So yeah, Marvel Inhumans.
Oh, Medusa,
when is that coming out?
It's a TV show, right?
It's a TV show.
Yeah.
Yes. That's not by
really
Netflix.
Interesting. I still need to finish Legion. I mean, I only watched the pilot. I need to watch more Legion.
Yes, the pilot is definitely the best episode, I feel.
So yeah, I it's a turn off.
I'm just reducing your expectations so that when you watch the other, this is way
Yeah,
better.
that's probably
I
good.
don't know what I'm talking
That's
about.
a weird casting choice for Black Bolt. I don't know if I like that.
Jeff Loeb is apparently an executive producer.
The
Of
other
Inhumans.
trailer was Inhumans. Dark Tower was good. There's something else I wanted to bring up. I don't remember what it was.
The guy that they got for Black Bolt looks really cool. Ensign Mount.
The costume looks cool.
He looks like a very,
He's
like
too
can
young.
punch you until you
Too
die.
young.
The problem with
Kinda.
Black Bolt, I want him to have the he normally has like a hood type thing, like a Batman-esque cowl. That's why they didn't do it. Maybe it's too Batman-esque. But seeing him with like a bare head is just weird to me. Because that picture has him in the full helmet. That like concept art.
He's the one where he can't actually say anything because he'll kill you, right? With his voice.
I think he can control it, but it's he has to be careful. He has to be very, very careful. Because like when in World War Hulk, when the Hulk came back, one of the people he tried to fight was Black Bolt, and so they were on the moon, which has less atmosphere, and Black Bolt still blasted off like a quarter of the moon, like just blew it to bits trying to blast the Hulk off. And then later on, I guess spoiler alert, we discovered that it wasn't even Black Bolt, it was one of the Kree, Skrull, whatever, shapeshifters in the form of Black Bolt, which means there's only like at 70-ish% power. So even like a reduced Black Bolt on the moon, it's able to blow up like a big chunk of it, which is pretty cool.
Cool. The actor they got from him it looks really cool.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see him fight Venom, because he owns Venom.
What?
Black Bolt's really powerful against Venom?
Because of the
Venom's
Sonic.
weak to Sonic stuff.
Nice. It's a cool trailer, I guess. I'll probably
I'll watch
watch
it.
it once
That's what I was gonna say.
all episodes come out.
I need to watch, I guess apparently the Inhumans trailer, but I also probably should watch the new Jumanji trailer.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Can't believe they're remaking
did you
that
watch
one
it?
again.
It's not, it's actually a sequel.
Oh,
It's a
actually
sequel?
So what I hear is it takes place on Jumanji. Like the board game's not involved. Like they are on the island of Jumanji doing stuff.
Oh wait.
I haven't watched
They're
the
like
trailer
other
yet.
people running parallel or something.
Maybe?
Is it
I don't
like
know.
a prequel to it? Because you know how in the story they got stuck in
I don't know.
Jumanji?
Yes. So
Is
I mean,
it-
it's not the characters. It's not those
Oh.
characters though.
Oh, okay, they're different.
So
Okay.
these are also other people
Yeah.
that got stuck in the game.
I don't know if they're stuck in, I don't know how they got there.
It's
Right.
just the
So
world.
actually, as a child growing up, there's a show I very much adored. It was a cartoon adaptation of Jumanji.
Jumanji, yeah.
It looked a lot like Wild Thornberries, but the idea was it took place on Jumanji, and like just for a lark, every episode the kids would roll the dice, get sucked into the game, and spend an episode having fun adventures in the nice world of Jumanji, and they'd meet up with Robin Williams' character, who is trapped there forever.
Right.
And it was very cool though, because it was very steampunk.
Ah.
It's one of the earlier things before that was a word.
Right.
Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
I enjoyed it. I have no idea if it holds up. It probably doesn't, but
I mean, I don't mind
enjoyed
watching
it
it
quite a bit.
because there's The Rock and
right.
that and what's the name? I can't remember her name.
I don't know who else is in the movie. That's all I know. Oh,
She
Karen
plays
Gillan.
this. Yes, but I don't want to watch it because Jack Black and Kevin Hart.
Jack Black is in it. That's interesting. Kevin
I
Hart's...
don't like Jack Black
I
as an
like
actor.
Jack Black.
I don't like Jack
I-
Black as an actor. I don't know why.
He's definitely hit or miss.
Yeah.
But I thought he was great in Tropic Thunder. I thought he was great
was great in
in
Tropic Thunder.
School of Rock, or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, let's go, bro. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of it.
I really don't want to watch Kevin Hart.
That's kind of it.
Yeah.
Jack Black is one of those actors that, like, as an actor is very hit or miss. As a person, I'm pretty sure we'd be best friends. Like,
Yeah.
that's the problem with him.
Ooh, Rhys Darby's in it. And Tim Matheson. Nick Jonas is in it. What the cuss?
Nick Jonas is in it? Oh my gosh.
Indeed.
Take
Doesn't
me back
say
to
what
high
character.
school, please.
Maybe they just played one of his songs and they gave him a credit.
No, he's apparently a mysterious character and adventurer in the game who helps
I
them
don't
escape.
care.
Oh,
Hope he
good
dies.
lord. Wait, spoilers? What?
I mean, that's Wikipedia. I don't know.
I know, I'm just laughing, because apparently that sounds like kind of a spoiler.
He's terribly
Wait, what?
mysterious. don't you
Robin
know?
Williams flashback archive footage?
That's kind of cool.
That's kind of interesting. How are they gonna...
There's a character simply known as the Spy, and the actor has a giant Robin Williams-esque hairstyle from the movie.
Wait, he was
Amazon
stuck in the game for
Warriors.
years or something, right?
Yeah, for like a whole
What?
lifetime.
Yes.
Right.
From like he was a boy when he went in and a man when he came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
The boy when he went in.
A man with hair.
Yeah. It
I
wasn't...
love that movie so much.
Oh,
I do
God.
too. I like the rhymes a lot.
It always creeped me out as a kid, to be honest with you.
Like Van
It was
Pelt.
it was a bit creepy, yes.
It's
But
super. It's
I watched when
scary.
I was really young, so
It's a
to
good
me it
concept.
creeped me out. Although the space one, which was basically a copy of it, also
Yes.
really creeped me out. But that's
Zathura.
What?
there's a
Zathura.
yeah,
Space Jumanji?
yeah,
It's
Space Mungie?
literally the story of Jumanji in space. It's a board game about a spaceship, and so the house gets pulled in outer space, and you know,
Yeah.
space things happen to them.
exactly.
It
that
has
Zathura?
yeah,
yeah,
Zathura.
it has
Yeah.
it has famous people
Why
in
is
it
it
though.
so
Like
familiar?
what's her name from Transformers? The first Transformers, the love interest. She's in it.
Oh Jesus!
Right?
Oh,
She is.
it
Megan.
only says
of-
here Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart's who I'm thinking of.
Oh,
That's who I'm
Chris-
thinking of.
She wasn't.
She
in
wasn't in
Transformers. She was
Transformers.
you're
They're
thinking of.
basically the same, characterless. One's super white, one's a little more tan.
Oh, you're
One's
talking
got
about
toes for
what's
thumbs.
his-
The
what's
other
her
doesn't
name?
have expressions. That's fine. No, but that one really creeped me out. But that's because as a
You know
kid,
what's funny,
Shepherd,
though?
That's who I'm thinking
I
of.
think
Oh my
Kristen
God.
Stewart has more of a personality than the other one,
Yeah, could be.
right?
maybe, yeah, probably. Although she's,
I don't know that she emotes better, but she has more character.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I don't know
guess
how I'm drawing
that's-
that line.
I guess, yeah, that's kind of true. That's saying a lot, though, to be honest. Because, man,
It
I've
is.
had the misfortune of having to sit through 2 Twilight movies. Don't ask why. I never even read the books. And man, those were pretty. And the Snow White movie she was in was quite
I think
painful.
I watched this.
Oh yeah, that Snow White movie was pretty bad.
Oh, that Snow White movie was pretty bad. Whew.
Not
The
a fan
Queen
of that.
and
There's
the
a
Hunter
game.
were fine.
There's a PS2
Of cour-
game.
There it is. Of Jumanji?
When did this come out? This came out in 2005.
Five.
Was that like still in that window of time where every movie had to get a game?
Probably.
Was that window still going on? I don't know.
Actually, I don't know. When is it ever
Probably
gonna
not.
stop?
Probably not. I think because back then people were seeing like, oh, video games is like starting to get a lot of sales or whatever.
Right,
and then,
yeah. So
and
like,
then
let's make a bunch
Because
of
movie
games.
people
I
are like,
remember-
we need money.
Yeah.
I remember my parents bought me the series of unfortunate events video game based off of the movie,
Yep.
which is
Based off the
it's very
movie.
phoned. It's like those sorts of things are just very phoned in. They're very generic.
Oh, I know.
Like, how do you even like? What kind of game can you make from all these movies? Like side-scrolling platformers.
It's like a series of mini games. Yeah, like,
Right. A
like
lot of them
oh
is
no,
like
you're
mini-games,
sliding down
side-
the cliff, jump over
Yeah.
obstacles by tapping A.
point and clicks, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's hard.
It's just weird. That's Dex Shepard.
Yep, Dax Shepard.
Plays a stranded astronaut. Also Tim Robbins.
Yeah,
What is
it's
it? So
that movie. Really
Zathura had a link to I don't know, I guess some IMDb users' evil robot list. And I cannot imagine this list is in any order, because you have to get all the way down to number 9 before you hit Terminator. And before you hit Terminator, you hit Chicken Little, Zathura, The Transformers the Movie, which is a horrible name for a movie. The Transformers the Movie? Who calls it that? From 86.
You shut your mouth.
Robot.
That was the
Star
best.
Wars Episode
That was
3
the
is
best
number 2.
Transformers movie. Like, seriously.
Okay, whether or not it's a good movie, it shouldn't be at the top of the list for evil robot movies.
There are evil robots in the movie, though.
Indeed. Yes. But Terminator is kind of about an evil robot.
Say, Terminator is,
Transformers is about fucking Unicron. An evil robot the size of a fucking planet.
Why is RoboCop 2 on here? I guess RoboCop 1 isn't an evil robot. RoboCop 2 does. Oh, Runaway. I should watch that. Michael Crichton. That's pretty funny.
Now I feel I want to watch Transformers 1986 again.
I mean, it's a good list of movies. It's just, I'm hoping not in any order. Space Truckers is on here.
Oh my god.
A movie called Robot Holocaust. It's got 2.1 stars.
So, anybody
fantastic.
gonna go watch the last Transformers movie by Michael Bay?
No.
The last. I was so okay. Funny story about that. So I was in the theaters to watch. What were we watching? We were watching a movie, and I can't think of which movie it was. It wasn't Wonder Woman. It was a different movie we were watching. And
Was it the Bachelorette Party one?
No. This was earlier. It was a good movie. I just can't remember which movie it was. And
Meaning it wasn't that good.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's what it was.
Oh, right. It's an okay movie. I don't even remember the name.
Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We were watching that, and my brother brought a friend along to watch it with us because it was the first time we were watching it. And they had the trailer for the Transformers movie, and I'm seeing his friend do this on his fingers, and I don't think anything of it. And at the end of the trailer, he turns to us, he goes, 17. There were 17 explosions in that trailer. So yeah, good job, Michael Bay.
Man, I feel like spoiling the fucking movie right now because it's so bad.
You watched?
Because we didn't watch it. We read the freaking like the spoiler thing because it was so bad.
Yeah.
I read an Ars Technica review.
Yeah. So
which spoiled it, which is fine.
Spoiler alert, I guess.
Spoiler alert for 2 minutes, I guess, if you for some fucking reason want to watch Michael Bay Transformers. What is wrong with you?
The story will ruin it for you.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Because apparently the story is the main draw of that movie.
Oh, duh.
Seriously, go and watch the 1986 one. It's fucking good. Yes, I agree. Dumb name. Yes, it has a lot of power metal, hairspray metal, whatever music. It's so fucking amazing. Like, seriously. And Optimus Prime dies in that movie. Fucking hell. So, yes. 2-second spoiler.
Yeah.
So apparently, planet Earth is Unicron.
Oh, great. Because that makes sense. Why?
And I just read that apparently Mark Wahlberg's character in the previous movie, he's also in this movie, but he was supposed to be an inventor or something. Marky Mark, an inventor.
He was. Yeah, he was a
Look at the
brilliant
guy.
mechanic.
Sure, I'm judging, but fuck that. Can't you get somebody else to play an inventor? Marky Mark of all people? Really?
Definitely.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
So I guess end of spoiler.
End of spoilers.
No more Transformers.
We're not going to talk about this movie anymore. We may have saved you like $15 and 2.5 hours wasted your life anyway, so.
The second it comes out, I'm definitely going to buy the soundtrack for Blade Runner. Speaking of soundtracks,
right.
just like when those synths kick in, I'm like, oh.
Right?
When is that coming out?
Not soon enough. I don't know.
I need to gift that face,
I really need to watch the first one. I really need to.
I will definitely be rewatching the first one. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I just keep watching, like, you know, whenever sometimes I go on like a YouTube binge, and then there will be something like, oh, best speeches or best monologues in the movies, and it's always that ending scene.
Yes.
Yeah, the Roy Beatty monologue. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Yep.
Starships burning off the Tannenhauser Gate, that kind of thing.
I was waiting for him to have the whole thing memorized.
Robin Wright's in it, which I forgot about, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
and also, I actually do like Jared Leto as an actor.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
And Dave Bautista's in it.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know that.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw him for like one frame in the trailer.
He's doing well for himself, because now when people say Batista is in it, everybody
Oh, hey! Yeah. Although he probably
I like
plays
him.
He probably plays
So you
very different characters.
I actually the first movie I ever saw him in was actually a really good movie that I liked called The Man with the Iron Fists.
I know that movie. Why do I know that?
The second one was horrible. The
Is
first
that the
one's quite
Keanu
good.
Reeves one? No.
No.
That's a
it's
Josh
the
Clooney
RZA.
Sorry,
Josh Clooney,
it has not George Clooney. It has the other guy, Russell Crowe.
the other guy that
I
looks the same for some reason.
Russell Crowe and wait, not George Clooney. Wait, who's Braveheart? Who's the guy who plays Braveheart?
The Jewish
anti-Jew
hater.
guy.
Oh my gosh,
anti-Jew.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. For some reason, I frequently confuse Mel Gibson and Russell Crowe just as their names.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know why.
I
Which reminds me-
confuse Josh Clooney and Russell Crowe. I don't know why.
Fair enough. I can see it.
See, I would confuse George Clooney and Mel Gibson, not gonna lie. So that's really
Mel
weird.
Gibson's
So it's a
coming
triangle.
back.
Everybody hates the Jews, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Mel
Fucking
Gibson is coming back. Because I saw a trailer. I didn't see the first movie, but they're making a Stepdads 2. And Mel Gibson plays Marky Mark's dad.
Oh, Lord. Alright.
Yes.
What's Stepdads 2? There's a
So
there's two
Stepdads
of
was a
these?
movie. Stepdad was a movie where Marky Mark and Will not Ferrell. Will Ferrell, yes, Will Ferrell. were stepdad Will Ferrell with the hat. They were stepdads and they didn't get along and they had to get along.
Daddy's Home, Dad versus Stepdad, Daddy's Home. That's the name of the movie, Daddy's Home.
That's a terrible name for a movie.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Sounds off. Sounds kind of scary, actually.
Oh yeah, they did this right after the other guys, which was fucking good. I love that
Oh
movie
yeah,
so much.
I didn't actually see that.
It's really good. You should watch that. I mean, it's really funny.
But I do actually really like John Lithgow, who's going to play Will Ferrell's dad. John Lithgow, probably most prominently known as the lead in Third Rock from the Sun.
I love him, and he was also
Yeah,
in like
I
Dexter,
really
right?
like him. Ooh, John Cena's in it.
What?
John Cena's going to be in Daddy's Home too.
Oh, man.
So it's not Stepdad, it's Daddy's Home, which is totally.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Just wait for it. The world of memes will explode.
So
that's not a movie I'll be seeing. It's interesting that I didn't think they allowed Mel Gibson to make movies anymore.
I know, right? Thought they said no about that one.
he had a pretty good like comeback movie apparently. He plays a. He obviously plays a dad because he's a dad-looking guy.
He was in the Expendables 3. I forgot. Come on, Bloodfather.
It's pretty recent. Is it Bloodfather?
Bloodfather from 2016.
Yeah.
An ex-con reunites with his estranged, wayward 17-year-old daughter to protect her from drug dealers who are trying to kill her.
That sounds like Taken. What?
Yeah.
It's not really, no. It has a bit of a different feel to it. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be bad to compete with Liam Neeson anyway.
It's got William H. Macy in it, who I adore.
Mel Gibson was an action star back then.
Back in the
Mad
day.
Max, seriously? Mad Max?
Yeah.
Who's so good in Mad Max?
Braveheart, Lethal Weapon, The Patriot.
The Patriot's what I remember, yeah.
But now everybody remembers him because he hates Jewish people.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's kind
And
of
the
his
passion.
fault.
Yeah, it's his fault. It's definitely his fault, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. Do not recommend.
What the fuck are we even talking about? Movies, right?
We just started talking about random
Yeah.
movies. We were on the Transformers for a bit, and then we
Yeah, fuck that guy.
went to...
Because the Transformers movie is so bad, we just need to move away from it. That's why
Oh, jeez.
That's fair.
it's just a natural course of progression. So
So
yeah,
Sorry, I was like, you know what? I could totally re-derail the podcast. But like, Face Off, Mel Gibson and George Clooney, go. Part 2, we're doing this again.
you should get a Mel Gibson with a Jewish actor.
Oh, jeez.
Woody Allen and Mel Gibson Face Off.
I'll watch that. I'll fucking watch that.
I would watch that.
Oh
Woody
my-
Allen's still alive, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
I know.
Just checking.
Just checking. Just making sure.
He's old, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's
he's
very
pretty-
old.
Fairly old.
He's
Gene- is
81
Gene
years
Wilder
old. You can't
Jewish?
blame me thinking he's dead.
Hey,
mean,
I
Gene
don't
Wilder's
blame
dead.
you. I just
And
don't
probably
know his
Jewish.
life. Man.
Oh, fucking watch a Woody Allen Mel Gibson face off. Fuck.
I just want to see Woody Allen in an action movie. Like,
Yeah.
face off. Like, I'm so, what do you do when your face is off? Like, It's interesting too because both of those actors have very controversial things associated with them. Like
Oh my
Mel Gibson,
gosh.
the anti-Jewish thing, Woody Allen, the daughter thing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, jeez.
What was the daughter thing again? Remind me?
He basically like divorced his wife and like I don't know if he married, but like ran off with his adopted daughter.
Yeah, because he married a woman who had a daughter from like a previous relationship. He divorced that woman and then ran off with the stepdaughter, basically.
And they're like, like only 70 years apart in age.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
But like,
fine.
they're really not close at all.
Okay, it's more than 70 because he's 81. It needs to be more than 70 years apart. Otherwise, I have a lot more questions. Now I feel gross.
New topic.
Which daughter? Wait.
I don't know.
Daughter who fucked Woody.
Oh God.
Thank you, Google.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I had sexual relations with that daughter.
Oh, jeez.
He's just a really weird guy, isn't he?
Pretty much.
He is.
I mean,
his movies are pretty good.
he's...
His movie is good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He's just weird.
he had a prime and he's still around. That's kind of how I always feel about him. I don't know.
Oh, Sun Yi.
Sunni.
Korean, I guess.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
see.
Korean, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sun Yi is the
do-
adopted daughter of Mia Farrow
Ooh.
and another guy.
Oh, interesting.
And he was with Mia Farrow for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he got on with the daughter.
I think better idea. You could do Mel Gibson and Mel Brooks because they're both Mels.
Ooh.
Mel's. The Mel's face off.
The Mel face off.
So yeah, what? Anything else?
Did I mention I've been rewatching Trailer Park Boys?
No.
That show holds up real well.
No, you didn't. I don't think...
That show's amazing. I watched it once, like back in college, and I don't know. I was watching it again. It's super good.
I don't know it, so I can't say my opinion on it.
It's a bit like a proto version of The Office. It's like a pseudo documentary about like 3 goofs in a trailer park in Canada, and so like they're always getting into trouble trying to make money because they're poor, but they always end up like selling drugs and getting
Is it
into trouble.
new-ish?
No, it's like from the 90s.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. But it's on Netflix,
I mean,
right?
they've been coming out with it's on Netflix, and like they've done movies, like a bunch of movies. I haven't seen any of them, but I think one of their movies came out like a couple of years
Trailer
ago.
Park
So I
Boys
think-
Out of the Park Europe, released on Netflix October 28th, 2016. Is that like a new
Yeah,
thing?
that's pretty recent. I mean, probably it very well could be a new movie. They keep doing
Oh,
movies.
it's a new 8-part series, apparently.
Oh, I'll have to watch that.
Nice. We have some news, I guess.
Hmm.
You guys wanna
Sure.
go into that?
Let's go into it.
It's not really news. I don't know. It's just like there's a couple of interesting stuff, but it's like, really, guys, again with all this drama shit. Fuck. Like, don't really want to talk about it though. Okay, so remember that game A Way Out, that Prison Break game?
Kind of, yeah.
No.
The one that is supposed to come out on the PS4. I believe.
Oh,
the-
yes.
Yeah, I
Okay,
believe the
yeah.
people who made.
It's the one that requires multiplayer?
Yes, co-op.
Okay.
Yeah, Prison
Yeah,
Escape.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it also. I think they are the one who made Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I think, pretty sure. I don't think it's the same studio name, but I think the people who worked on it or something like that. Anyways, so a week ago, like a week, 9 days, 10 days ago, one of the developers was like being interviewed by Engadget, and one part of the interview was talking about like making a game for the PS4. He said the PS4 is not very powerful and is basically a 5-year-old PC.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Isn't the PS4 basically a 5-year-old console? I mean, wasn't it released like 4 or 5 years ago? What are you trying to say? I don't understand. The PS4 came out 5 years ago and it's 5 years old. Really? Really now?
Good job.
He did the math.
He did.
Wow, good math.
Excellent math.
Let me just double check. Yes, it came out in 2013.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
He's 1 year off.
He's 1 year. Oh, it's 1 year older than it should be.
Leave the mats to the Asians, okay? You make a fucking game. Leave the mats to people like me, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I just find it weird if a developer says that because what are you trying to do? You want to make games that only 1080s can play? You're going to limit your market anyways, isn't it?
Yes, you will. So, yeah.
Do you want consoles to be like to cost like $1,000 when they come out?
Yeah, no.
I don't understand. I really don't understand the point of the comment. I don't understand why he told us that the PS4 was released in 2013. We all know that. Did you know that the PS4 came out 5 years ago? Oh, okay. The fuck? I don't understand. Just don't comment on shit. Just make games. like when athletes talk about politics. Just shut the fuck up and just take that ball and put it in that hole. Just don't talk about
or over
things you don't know about.
Oh man.
Anyways, I'm just being facetious. Anyways,
It's alright.
So the Nintendo announced something.
Uh-oh.
The Nintendo people.
Uh-oh, what'd they do this time?
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know.
It's like everywhere though.
Maybe you tell me. What is it? What'd they do? What'd they do, Char?
Do you know that NES Classic thing that came out a year ago?
Yes.
Yeah, so now that's the SNES Classic.
Of course.
Okay, I did know this.
Yes, I did know this.
So yeah.
Yay.
It's gonna have less games. It's gonna have 21 SNES games. Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, a lot of good shit, and also the never before released Star Fox 2, which was completed, which was a game that was completed. The reason they didn't release it is because they didn't want people to stay on the SNES. They wanted people to move on to the what was it, the 64, right?
Yeah,
64,
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
So never released it, and on Twitter, the people who worked on the game went out for dinner and celebrated. Yeah, finally after 5,000 years, our game is out.
Yeah. So by the time you see this podcast, the SNES will probably be discontinued.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
All
hopefully.
them scalpers already got their copies.
Yep. So hopefully you already got it.
It's going to be $80.
Oh Jesus.
And apparently, I've already checked for my own local one. Prices are estimated to be about $110.
Yeah, that sounds about
Not
right.
even scalper price yet. It's not
Yeah.
scalper price yet. That's like the normal retailer price.
Yeah.
So shit. But there's so many good games. Street Fighter 2, Punch-Out, Castlevania 3, Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man X, Kirby's Dream Course, Final Fantasy 3. I don't actually know which Final Fantasy that is. Contra 3, Secret of Mana, Earthbound. No Chrono Trigger though. Which
That's
is
weird. That's strange.
Oh no, that's a
all
huge
the-
omission.
Of all the games, no Chrono Trigger. And when I saw this, like, because I wasn't huge on the NES, but when for SNES, I really wanted. But then I think to myself, $100, might as well just buy a fucking Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
You could buy a couple.
Buy a couple of Raspberry Pis. Oh, you know what's the good thing about this? This is apparently newsworthy enough that game websites wrote a specific article for it.
Oh.
One article for this one little thing. The controller cables will be 2 feet longer than the NES one. Because the NES Classic had really short cables for the controllers.
So now it's
A lot of
Let the
pictures on the
revolution
internet was
begin.
showing basically the NES just hovering in the air because the wire from the TV and the wire from the controller is like suspending it up because it's just too short.
Oh.
Yeah, that fucking freaks me out. Like, I don't like to pull my wires until like that.
You shouldn't. Just tip. PSA,
Like, I like to straighten
don't.
it. I like to straighten it out, but I don't like to suspend the fucking console with the wires, right?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So apparently the SNES Classic will be 2 feet longer, the controller cables, and that's apparently newsworthy because Nintendo.
Okay. Thank
They
you.
finally figured out that longer cables is good.
All right. Thanks, Nintendo.
They listen to your feedback. Wow.
Yay.
They're so
Shocking.
responsive.
But of
or
course,
whatever.
all that extra controller material means they have to make less controllers.
Yes.
Yeah,
overall.
that's true.
Because
That's
they only
true.
have so much cord.
Oh man.
Okay, to be fair, it will come with 2 controllers. I'm not sure if the NES Classic came with 2 or not. I think it did. I'm not sure. No. I don't think it did. I think they sold an extra controller separately.
Of course they did.
I mean, it is Nintendo. So, yeah. So Nintendo also stated this for a fact that they're gonna make at least 1,000 units worldwide.
Okay, 1,000? Really?
I'm just joking. They're obviously not gonna say that. It's probably about 500 or something.
Exactly. I know. That's like too much.
Yeah. So thank you, Nintendo, for making another scalper item.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, that is basically all the news. There's another one, but it's like, I don't know. It's to do something with the with an indie game called Starr Mazer, and it's it's pretty big now. The news. So
I backed Starr Mazer.
Oh, you did?
Or I can't. So whatever company this is, I can never remember which is which. They had a Kickstarter project. I backed that Kickstarter project. In the process of making whatever game that was, maybe it was Starr Mazer, they also made it like a second game? And I can't even remember the second game Starr Mazer or the first game Starr Mazer, but I think the first game is Starr Mazer.
Are you sure it was Starr Mazer in the first place?
Nope.
Is it by Imagos Films? Does that ring a bell?
I'm looking at Kickstarter now. Actually, let me see. I have a folder here for other games.
Imago Studios. Softworks.
Starr Mazer, yes. I have the Starr Mazer friggin' like alpha demo downloaded here on my computer.
Did you get a key or something? No?
Did they finish it? Did the keys start coming out yet?
So, yeah, that's apparently part of it. So, okay, basically what happened is, I really don't like the... Why can't we just...
What's wrong?
No, I mean, it's okay to talk about, like, identity politics and stuff like that. But when it reaches a certain point, you know, when it reaches a point where people started making like very drama-esque videos about it,
Starr Mazer,
and people start to, you know, like do takedowns on YouTube and shit. That's like the point where I really don't want to talk about it, because I just think that's fucking ridiculous that people who are fucking adults are acting this way.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Anyways, so Starr Mazer is this. They got kickstarted, blah blah blah. They got a Alex Mauer, so she's a male to female trans music. She makes like electronic music kind of stuff for a lot of games and stuff. So she's pretty popular. A lot of people like her music. They got her to do music for the game, and she was also struggling with like mental health issues during the project. And she was sometimes not able to fulfill certain...
this story. I didn't realize it was Starr Mazer related.
It's Starr Mazer. So, so she wasn't able to like fulfill certain things. She was slow sometimes. And basically even though she was paid, she didn't really give... this is all allegedly. This is from the studio side, right?
Yeah.
So there's also a reason why they came out with this statement, but I'll just basically say what they say first. So, and they paid her, they were patient with her, stuff like that. So the reason why they had to come up with a statement to explain their side of the story is because Alex, she was basically copyright striking videos on YouTube of people playing the game.
Oh, Jesus.
Because she says she owns the music. So the reason she did that is because she says she's having a dispute with the company, and that the company still owes her money. And then the company says, we don't owe you money because you still haven't really fulfilled everything yet. And then we parted ways. We gave you what we promised, blah, blah, blah. You actually didn't give us what you promised. So in order to gain attention and to win people to her side, she copyright striked people on YouTube.
Yeah,
not content ID. Copyright strike, meaning it's manual.
Yeah.
And it's one of those like 3 strikes you're out system on YouTube.
Yep.
That thing. When you get one copyright strike, I think you have certain limitations on your videos. Like you can only upload up to 15 minutes. Maybe you cannot monetize, and you have to
something like that.
And you have to counterclaim something like that.
Yeah, you gotta settle it basically. Whether you
Yes.
allow it, whether you swallow it or you do a counterclaim. It's a mess, basically. Strikes are a mess.
Yeah, and this entire Starr Mazer, Alex Mauer thing is also really messy and convoluted, complicated. Like, she was also sending death threats to people and stuff like that. And apparently she's also really struggling with mental health issues. And people were saying, like, we should call the cops. She might be doing something to herself or something.
Yeah. Oh,
and, like, and she's also used the transphobic defense because she's male to female trans or something like that. She's basically deleted all of her internet accounts.
Oh, boy.
To be this self-destructive, I think something is seriously wrong.
Very wrong. No, but definitely. That's...
You're basically destroying your entire career.
Yeah.
Like, all her accounts, even Bandcamp or whatever she uses to sell her music is down.
Oh,
That's no
jeez.
more. So, and the reason why Starr Mazer is still not on Steam is because she's been sending DMCA takedowns to Valve. And Valve's so kind of slow, right? I mean,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
I mean, they eventually talked about it. Valve said that there won't be any more DMC takedowns, but it's just, it took them a while because it's Valve.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people talking about this. There was a Total Biscuit video. There was a Jim Sterling video. There's also a video by a lawyer that does a lot of video game related stuff that he was starting to talk about it as well. He also had a crowdfunding campaign to fight something. He needed money to, I don't know, fight the claims or something, help people to fight the claims. I don't know. But yeah. I didn't bother watching all the videos because I'm just so sick of this kind of shit.
Yeah, that's extremely unfortunate. Ugh.
Because I really think, even though the people who say, like, this is bad, you shouldn't be doing this, I think those people are also kind of happy that there is drama.
Yeah, I believe it. Oh, I totally believe it.
It's like the don't popularize the high school shooters kind of thing, right?
Right.
I think we give so much attention that people just do it anyways. I don't know.
Well,
maybe it's just me.
I'm not sure if it's quite the same because the whole don't popularize, the shooters thing, I totally understand. I'm not sure if it's that or just that there are people out there that, I mean, there are YouTube drama channels. They exist, and you don't really hear about them much
For a
until...
reason.
Yeah, you don't really hear about them much until something huge happens, and then all of a sudden it's all over your feed. Like, I remember, we're not going to get into it, but I remember the whole Tobuscus thing. When that was happening, and all of a sudden my whole feed...
Tobuscus.
Yeah.
That was
I know the
rape
name.
thing,
I don't know
right?
the drama.
There was a drama that there were allegations
Rape,
with
right?
Yep, that whole thing. It
something
happened
like- yeah.
a year ago, I think. He kind of fell off the map and then came back on as a result. But I remember that happened. Oh my gosh! Like, all my feed was about were just all these random YouTube drama channels talking about it, and so it's like.
Yeah, like, why
Ugh.
YouTube? I don't want to watch this.
I don't
why are
want to
you
watch
telling me
this.
to watch
Why?
this?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh.
You're even... And YouTube is even saying, we are not going to monetize this kind of video. Why are you serving it to me?
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly. You're not monetizing it. I don't believe you, And this situation is extremely unfortunate because, I mean, she was striking against YouTuber Let's Players, which to me is just, those are not people who should be involved. And it sounds like she was doing it to make a statement, but unfortunately what you're doing is you are hurting probably certain like small time people who can't afford those strikes. So it's like, oh, come on. So it's,
if you're not a huge YouTuber, getting YouTube to be on your side, just don't even bother.
It sucks. There's a weird
you probably can get on the phone with Trump easier than to get fucking YouTube to do something.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, and so that's what makes this very unfortunate, is that some pretty innocent streamers and YouTubers were like, what the heck? And now their whole, platform is gonna be derailed for a while because of this. 'Cause I doubt she hit anybody big. We would have heard about it, you know what I mean? And it would have been a bigger deal, but she probably didn't, So it's just unfortunate.
So I'm looking at my Kickstarter project, and what I have downloaded isn't the Kickstarter the Terminator demo. There's something called Starr Mazer DSP. I don't remember what that stands for, but it's a roguelike shmup prequel to Starr Mazer.
Strange.
So that's been out for a while. That came out like in August of last year. So I assume that has the same music probably.
And it's
But
like
I don't know
bill
that
or
Starr
something?
Mazer is out yet. It's what?
It's like an early bill kind of thing?
And it's a different game. It's a prequel to Starr Mazer.
Oh, okay.
It's a different game style. It's a shmup and a roguelike.
And the thing is,
Just to
like, how
clarify.
can you own a piece of thing that you're getting paid to make?
I don't know how
Unless there was an agreement
rights
or
like
something.
that work.
Yeah.
Unless there was
Yeah.
an agreement.
I know. Yeah, it's. I can't really talk about it because we ran into a situation almost like this with my visual novel, but I actually probably shouldn't talk about it. But it's music is tricky. Music is one of those things where that kind of copyright claim can get really finicky, and YouTube has a very poor way of dealing with it. So
Yeah, I mean, but like, sure. But the thing is, if
Understatement.
I pay an artist, if I commission art from an artist,
Mhm.
I own that, not you.
right.
I can tell.
It depends on how you license it from them. I
Yeah, it
guess.
does
Yeah,
depend.
sure.
With
I mean,
music, it
sure,
does
use it
depend.
on your portfolio, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I personally just don't care. I just
Yeah.
want good art.
There's
But-
I know with music it can really depend because just an example of the situation I'm in without giving names and such, it no longer was like this, but we almost had a situation with the visual novel that I'm part of, which is free, where we got free music, but the agreement originally, and we no longer we actually did not work with this musician after a while, and so we no longer could use his music. But originally the terms were actually that he could sell the music as part of like a CD on his Bandcamp,
Yeah.
while we could use it for free on our project.
I see that a lot. Like, games will have a soundtrack by some artist, and on the artist's Bandcamp, they can buy that game soundtrack, and maybe they share profits or whatever.
Yeah,
like, whatever, right?
exactly.
So it's like, I don't know. It's just a messy situation.
Yeah, I
And
think
it's
with
just
music
people
it gets
wanting
weird.
more drama or whatever.
That's
I don't know.
definitely
It's
true.
just fucking annoying.
Yeah, well, there's parts of the drama that I think aren't actually as relevant as people think it is, and that's what makes it even.
Yeah,
more
it's like the
frustrating.
transphobic stuff, the male
Yeah.
to female trends, and then people
Right.
asking why when I Google Alex Mauer, is it all a guy with a beard, but everybody is using the pronoun she and
Right.
stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. This is what happens when. It's not a bad thing, but this is what happens when the internet is so free and people can become famous off of it, they can make money off it, they can create content out of it. But because these people are like just normal people like us, like a lot of them, they create content from their bedrooms or whatever,
Yeah.
and they don't have like PR companies working with them, marketing companies, they like don't tell them like, don't fucking do this, you fucking idiot. You know?
Right. Oh yeah.
Basically.
Definitely. No, it's true. I mean, it's a weird world out here where everyone's just kind of making on their own. I mean, one of the things that always.
I mean, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's definitely good. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
definitely a good thing.
Well,
It's
something
just this is like a result of that as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's actually kind of amazing talking. Like, I'm kind of derailing the conversation. I apologize, so stop me. But like, my father is a businessman. And,
Stop.
Oh, my father is a businessman and kind of an entrepreneur wannabe, and he sees like the stuff that I
Is
know.
he
It
watching
sounds,
this?
I'm sorry. He doesn't, but like he knows about the stuff I do with YouTube and stuff like that. And one of the things, and even my own side projects that I do, and for him, it's like, well, why don't you copyright any of this stuff? Why don't you like copyright your name and your product and stuff? And that's like. Not something you think about. You don't have a lawyer over your shoulder when you're making these things and doing all this stuff. And it's actually causing a
I
huge
should
headache for
copyright my
legal team.
videos with like 100 views or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. But like it's interesting. Like there's just a lot of things that because you can put it on, it's for free. That and a lot of legal ramifications, which is where you get the weird. Did you guys hear about the case where it's a female streamer she had her own channel on Twitch and she did stuff with her boyfriend. I think they were married, maybe.
Was that the one that shot her boyfriend?
No, not that one. I don't actually know about that one. This is a different one where
Okay.
she and
It
her.
happened like today or yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
yesterday, I'm
this
pretty
happened
sure,
a
yeah.
long time ago. She and her boyfriend, partner, whatever, they split up basically, and I think they had a divorce, and so they were trying to figure out what to do with her channel asset. Yeah. And so what
I think
ended
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. What ended up happening, because it was so weird, she no longer had control of it, because I guess he technically had some control over it. So he had control of the channel, and he had hired basically a different female streamer to host the channel under her name. And the channel died, of course, because everyone was like, "Where's so-and-so?" And it was very weird legal complications. It's like, who owns this brand? It's very strange. It's weird. I don't know.
So yeah, but basically, a YouTuber
what happened?
asked his girlfriend to play a prank on him by shooting him.
No. It wasn't a prank. They were filming this to get YouTube famous.
Oh, God.
I thought he was already YouTube famous. No?
They had 6 figures of subscribers, but it's like, everything's gonna be different when we hit 300,000.
So basically, he was supposed to hold like a very thick dictionary or something, right?
What?
In front of his
A
chest.
book. It doesn't matter how thick the book is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That is not relevant.
She used a very high caliber handgun or something, right?
It's like a Desert Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh my
fuck.
gosh! Oh.
Don't she look at the damage numbers before she uses a gun?
They could have shot the book first over, dirt and see how far it went in.
They shouldn't be shooting
all the way.
guns. I'm sorry. Ugh, what happened?
And she's currently being charged on
With
trial for
manslaughter.
second degree, right?
Second-degree manslaughter are
remember
very
how many
similar,
degrees.
depending on the state and jurisdiction. But yes, essentially, either could be true.
But their 3-year-old daughter was there when it happened, and she's already pregnant with their second child.
And she was like fucking 19.
She's 19.
Oh my god.
They're like 19, 20. Oh my god, how fucking stupid can you
situation.
be? This is
not a lot of foresight there.
This is the power of media, people. People watch movies and think everything is real.
I bet these people also
call the numbers, right?
their phones to recharge the batteries.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like these were the people who see like phone numbers in movies and then they'll call. Like, is this Will Smith?
Possibly.
Oh my gosh. That's really sad, but it's just so sad. Oh. This is one of those like weeping for humanity moments.
Okay, so since we were already talking about it, might as well just give the full picture. Minnesota teen shoots boyfriend dead in YouTube stunt to boost online profile.
Congratulations.
Mona Lisa Perez, me and Pedro are probably going to. This is before
She tweeted beforehand.
Yeah, tweeted beforehand. Me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. His idea, not mine.
Oh no.
She looks fucking
and
high.
Their aunt's like, hey, don't do that. I don't know how hard she tried to stop them.
Yeah, not hard enough apparently.
Maybe because you have like, who are like the people that if you tell them they're just not gonna listen to you and they're just gonna do something dumb anyways.
Yeah.
You kind of know who those people are in your life, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the aunt knows and then she's just like, hey, don't do it, bro.
It's like, I tried at least, right?
I did try, but they're just fucking dumb.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, they have a kid and pregnant with another one.
Ugh. I'm so sorry, children. I hope you get good help. This is one of those stories that like I'm waiting to hear with somebody that comes up to me and is like, you do YouTube? Did you hear about this story about the evils of getting addicted to YouTube? And I'd be like,
And this is also probably like a result of being famous without actually being good at anything.
Yeah.
Like you have to keep like upping
Also,
yourself.
Yeah.
How do you set the bar for famous? Like,
I don't know, 6 figures on YouTube is pretty big, isn't it?
I said 6 figures. I don't know. I assume because they were shooting for 300,000. I assumed they had at least 6 figures. I don't know.
Let me just.
Well, they probably have it now.
Okay. So they have 13,000.
Okay.
On their
Okay, so
Love
much
or not.
less.
Much less, but they're trying to be bigger, I guess. And when you don't really have like something that you're good at, like maybe music or making really highly edited videos or whatever, you have to do like stupid shit. It's mostly vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
And
That's impressive to have that many subscribers off of essentially just vlogs.
Well, but it sounds... I'm just making it...
they only started a month ago.
Gotta be bots.
It could be bots.
It could be.
My prediction, actually, and I could be completely wrong, I bet they were doing some videos, but they got one video that made him semi-famous. Kind of like the Damn Daniel kind of thing. Like, one video that made it. And so then they got some subscribers, and they were like, but as we kind of know through doing YouTube, you really can't do anything with YouTube by just having a one-off video, because it's like a one-hit wonder. Like, nobody listens to your stuff.
So, okay.
Yes.
Regarding that thing that you just said, so they have 18 videos.
Okay.
They started a month ago.
Yeah.
And already 13,000, which is actually pretty fucking good.
It's more than I got in a month. It's more than
so
I had in 2 years.
their most watched video has 1,200,000 views.
Yep.
And the title is "Doing Scary Stunts at the Fair," Part 1.
Yep. Okay. It is everything. All their other videos have ridiculously low comparably. Like, are their number of views ridiculously low compared to 1 million?
I mean, compared to 1 million, yes, but they have a couple of videos at 300K, a couple of videos at 80K, so it's not bad, but it's not 1 million.
But it's not 1 million. Yeah, but that tells me my theory's correct. They got a one-hit wonder video, got all those subs probably from that, and some of those people probably watch their other videos, but that's not consistent. And they were they can't reach that 1 million high, and they want to reach that high again, so they shot him.
If you want to shoot yourself with a gun and you don't want to die, next time check the damage numbers of the gun before you buy it.
Maybe don't
and your
shoot
health
a
points
gun?
remaining.
I don't know. Maybe don't...
Upgrade your health a bit, maybe?
Maybe, like, I don't know, use a fake pistol and be like, haha, gotcha, buddy? I don't know. Don't use a real gun. People...
The thing is, these people are gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, but...
So instead of, like, telling people not to have sex, ask them to use a condom kind of thing.
I guess...
Don't put a condom on the gun. It's not gonna help.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just saying.
not gonna... No, that will not...
Please don't...
That won't
Please
do
don't
anything.
misconstrue what I said. Okay. So, yeah. Please don't use a Desert Eagle, of all things.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
How they get...
Do you know how powerful that
Use
gun
a
is in Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike. How did they get that?
It's like my favorite gun to use back then in Counter-Strike 1.6.
Why did they have that gun in the first place? I don't understand.
Is it easy to get guns in Minnesota?
It's easy to
Are
get guns
people
in the
crazy
United
to
States!
Probably.
It's the United States. Don't get me started. Don't.
I mean, certain states has tighter gun laws,
Yeah,
right?
Minnesota,
No?
I don't... Yeah, that is true. And certain cities do. Minnesota, I don't believe is particularly stringent.
Minnesota is a hunting state. They hunt a lot of
They
things
do.
in the cold.
There's hunting in Minnesota.
I'm just assuming because it's very
yeah.
cold and then a lot of animals come out in the cold.
I think there is some hunting in Minnesota. I think it's very similar to Michigan in that way. There's probably some hunting. There's a lot of small towns in Minnesota too, so it wouldn't be that. They probably have a lot of gun fairs and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Isn't Minnesota where Fargo takes place?
Fargo, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota, they have an accent like that.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
Yes,
don't you
Fargo
know?
is in Minnesota.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
Oh no.
Have a nice salad. And by salad, we mean Jell-O and whipped cream.
Oh jeez. Now we're just making fun of Minnesota.
Bashing on Minnesota.
Fantastic. Anyway,
How cold does it get over there?
it gets pretty
Very.
cold. It gets pretty cold. I think
Is it Chicago
By my
cold or like
California
colder
standards.
than
I think,
Chicago
I think
cold?
it's Chicago.
Is it about the
cold.
same?
I think it's about the same. Yeah, as far as I know, because I think they have similar weather as Michigan do. Which Michigan and Chicago have pretty similar weather. Chicago's just windier. That's all.
I've seen a GIF, whatever.
GIF.
I've seen a GIF.
It's a GIF. I don't
It's
graphics
it's
GIF. I don't care what the creator
peanut
says.
butter
Anyway.
GIF. It's in Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
people poured water on like the manhole and it just fucking evaporated in seconds.
Haha.
Yep. No,
It's fuck-
That's
Well,
that
great.
looks fucking hot.
you know what
can
you
fry
should.
shit.
You know what you should have seen? About 1 or 2 years ago in Michigan, they did the same thing. They had a boiling pot of water. It was so cold they threw it outside and it turned to snow. There were videos
Wow.
of this, I remember. It was that cold. I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago. It was pretty bad. So yeah, it's pretty extreme.
So yeah.
I don't want to go to those places.
Nah, I
It's
won't.
not for me.
Nah.
Why does
California's
the air want
okay.
to hurt my face?
Pretty much. We always think that every time it's winter in Michigan. Why does the air want to hurt my face? That's okay. You guys have earthquakes and I can't deal with that, so...
That's true.
I'll take the cold.
I've only been in a couple earthquakes, and they were pretty small.
Yeah, I can't. Earthquakes scare the crap out of me. I can't deal with that. All of a sudden, the
Tornadoes
floor could
scare
cave
me.
in. No, thank you.
That's a sinkhole. I guess it's also an earthquake.
You know.
Man, the people things do to get famous, like that fucking YouTube channel Daddy05 fucking abusing his kids and shit.
Oh, don't
My
even get me
God.
started on Daddy05. We
I
already
should- I
talked
should
about
get-
that,
I-
right?
Yeah, I should get a cat and abuse it. Probably I'll get famous from that. No, cats. No, cats are
No,
internet,
cats are
internet love
praised.
cats.
You can't do
Yeah.
animals. Animals are praised.
Yeah.
Children
No,
are
I mean,
hated, animals are
Yelling
praised.
at cats is funny. Scaring cats is hilarious.
Scaring cats
Scaring
you can do.
cats.
You can't physically abuse your cat, but you can
Okay.
mentally abuse your cat.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. You can
That's
do that.
fair, that's fair. It's totally fair.
Yeah. Mhm.
Gotta abuse something. I can't get a gun here, so fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna get famous.
I guess you just can't.
So she's gonna be facing 10 years in prison and a 20K fine.
Jeez.
I wonder if it's easier to get parole when it's like an accident.
Yeah.
I don't know how you prove it's an accident or not.
It might be. I mean, it's not like. She might get parole.
I mean, her tweets could be a very clever cover-up.
It's true.
It's just for YouTube. He didn't
Done.
die on the fairgrounds like I planned to escalate things.
I'm gonna put this and say that he planned it, and then convince him that we should do it.
It's brilliant.
Oh, gosh, can you imagine? Freaking weirdest plot to commit a murder ever in front of cameras.
Somebody was
Well, hide in
somebody.
plain sight.
Sorry,
I
go
suppose
on.
they
Go
weren't
on.
live streaming it.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody was like, "Why is people calling this an accident? How can someone shoot someone else in the chest and call it an accident?"
I know.
Somebody else
Well,
replied, "I think by accident they're referring to her when she was conceived 20 years ago."
Oh, jeez!
Oh.
Oh, that hurt my heart. Ouch. Yeah. Please,
Yeah.
please YouTube responsibly.
So, if you want to take a lesson from this, use 2 books. Don't use 1.
Ha.
Okay.
That's the lesson.
Use 2. Use 2
Fantastic.
books.
Oof.
And don't, for the love of God, use a fucking desert eagle of all things.
My gosh.
Use a BB gun.
Use a BB gun. Yeah, that,
A
yeah.
water gun.
Yeah, like BB guns.
You could have used
That hurts, right, though?
Yeah, it hurts, but a dictionary can
If you're
deal
not
with
wearing a
that.
shirt. Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, people are killing each other over YouTube famous. Being wanting to be
Yay.
YouTube famous and shit. So that's the world we live in now.
Fantastic.
Not the same world as those people.
Can you please
That's true.
stop making millennials look bad, please?
Please.
We already eat too much avocados.
It's true.
We already have no...
Can't-
and because we eat too much avocados
can't
on
afford a
coffee, we
house.
don't have enough money to buy houses,
Yeah.
apparently, according to a millionaire.
But we're
So-
also like not buying. Why don't millennials buy diamonds? Why don't millennials? I love those articles. Oh my god.
What was I watching?
Why would you
want
want to buy diamonds?
I don't
They're
know.
like, these diamonds are worth their weight in gold.
It's not
Like, is
gold.
that good for diamonds or worse than diamonds? I don't know how much normal diamonds are worth.
I don't know.
The minute you buy it, it goes down in value straight away.
Well, diamonds are
The
over.
minute you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diamonds are overpriced anyways. In the United
Have
States,
you seen
at least, they are.
the there's like a South Park episode about the life cycle of gold where like your grandma buys you some crappy gold trinket, so you're like, "Oh, thanks, grandma." And then you sell it for cash for gold. Cash for gold ships it across overseas where they take it apart, melt it, reform it into crappy jewelry, sell it on TV like, "Call now, we've got gold, and we need to get rid of it." And your girl's like, "Oh, my granddaughter would love that." And she buys it for you, and this goes into complete circle forever.
That's amazing. Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
I would be happy if somebody buy gold for me. Or be like Ron Swanson, like keep it everywhere and stash them in different places and shit.
Exactly.
You're like a part dragon. You need like gold that's like to keep you alive.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm the dragon with the fucking idiot voice. I don't have the Benedict Cumberbatch voice.
Hey guys, we're gonna go kill some dwarves.
It's like I have the high-pitched Asian voice.
Oh my god.
That's trying to count something or something. I
I mean,
don't know.
Asian dragons are pretty cool.
They
They don't have
are.
wings. They're those like sky
Oh my
serpents.
god.
But,
I
okay, to be
grinded
fair,
ground.
Asian dragons kind of sound like Eddie Murphy, right?
I'm sorry.
That guy is just a little lizard.
Do you
lizard.
understand the reference?
Yes!
I did
I
a
do.
funny. Okay,
You did
whatever.
Mulan. I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Something Mulan.
Something Mulan. I still love.
I love that movie though.
I love that movie too. It's
Eddie
actually,
Murphy's good in like playing animals. Like he was a donkey, he was a dragon.
Yep, he's good at that.
I
Role.
think my favorite Eddie Murphy role is probably
Not the professor.
Beverly Hills Cop.
It's classic.
Wait, is that the one that you said that it just went crazy or something? Like there are aliens or something like that? Was that the one? No. Was there like a
No, that's.
Was there like an alien movie something with Eddie Murphy in it?
Like Pluto Nash.
I don't even remember. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking.
I don't know what you're talking about either. It sounds like a spoof movie.
Meet Dave? No, that's not the one.
I don't know that movie.
Oh, I think that's the one. Like he pilots. He's like whatever. I don't care.
I'm gonna look at Eddie Murphy and see what you're talking about.
Oh, am I thinking Bowfinger? What is Bowfinger again?
Oh, you're talking about Bowfinger. So Bowfinger's a movie starring
Oh, secretly filming a thing around. Oh, right.
yeah, basically it stars Steve Martin, and he's like this poor, like he's trying to create a production studio in Hollywood. So his first movie, they're gonna shoot the biggest star in Hollywood, who is Eddie Murphy's character, and so they kind of just like follow Eddie Murphy with cameras and like put actors in front of him, and the actors read their lines, and it's gonna film it and make it like this guerrilla movie. But Eddie Murphy's also like severely paranoid from the drugs he's taking, so he's like, "Why are people following me? Where are their cameras? Like, what? Talk about aliens? Like, he's just like losing his mind."
Oh my gosh.
I actually really like that movie. It's pretty good.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about Eddie Murphy all of a sudden for some reason. Whatever.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, looking at Eddie Murphy's IMDb page,
Uh-huh.
they've announced they're making Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Pretty sure I watched at least one of them.
Interesting. There was a Beverly Hills Cop TV movie in 2013 that had him in it. I didn't even hear about that. Last thing I saw him was Tower Heist, which was okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie came out. I never watched it though.
Yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't recommend it, but
I
There are worse
didn't
movies.
I didn't even know that he's doing stuff anymore.
yeah, he definitely backed off.
I think he recently did like a very short like stand up because he won an award or something, like a lifetime award or something like
Oh
that.
maybe yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he was in the like SNL whatever year anniversary. It was like a big deal. Like everybody was there.
His
But
brother died
Murphy
recently,
wasn't there.
right?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
That's
Yeah,
family.
his brother died. Yeah. I kept when I heard about his brother died, I watched that Dave Chappelle skit with Prince again.
Oh jeez.
The Dave
I
Chappelle,
haven't seen that.
the one that he
actually.
plays basketball against Eddie Murphy's brother.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like it was like a Hollywood true story. Like Prince is really good at basketball, and Eddie Murphy's brother like didn't
Oh,
believe
nice.
it. Yeah, because they
That's
all look like
awesome.
they're wearing like they look gay and shit.
Yeah.
But he was like shooting jumpers and stuff. Like it was really
That's
it was
cool.
really good skit. And apparently Prince also like confirmed that it was a true story, which is really
Nice.
That's pretty great.
cool. So yeah, that's an episode I think.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Finally, we can go to playing Dying Light.
Yes, we've been wanting to play like
We just take a break from Dying
Oh
Light
my-
to record a podcast.
yeah.
No,
This
back
is
to more
our,
Dying
Oh
Light.
my
this is our
gosh,
break
you
from
do.
Dying Light.
You guys have a
Okay.
problem.
What we should do is just like live stream someday. Like just live stream Dying Light. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a podcast now, and just keep streaming. Like just for the podcast. Like now back to more Dying Light.
I'm just gonna be the TV reporter for it. And as you can see here, Char has died
The
again.
play-by-play.
I don't die that often.
Actually, yeah, Dying Light doesn't cause you to die too often.
Yeah. You can play it really difficult if you want, but it's not that difficult if you play it like normal.
Are there difficult settings? Like, can you?
Yes, I
don't
think so,
recall
yeah.
choosing anything. Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure there is, yeah.
I mean, that seems like the kind of game that would, but I don't recall choosing a difficulty setting.
Anyway,
Yeah,
So,
they
I'm
make
not-
it like
I'm
maybe
on- there's a
resources
default.
harder to find or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
anyway, you can be
Zombies hit
assured
harder,
that's
have
what
more
that's what
health
they're
or
gonna be
something.
playing after this.
Yes. Yes. We bought Satellite Rain for nothing. It's like fucking Dying Light. Only Dying Light.
We will play Satellite Rain
Eventually.
eventually.
Dang it,
Once Dying Light's
I'm probably
done.
gonna buy Satellite Rings. It's cheaper. So
It's $5.
yeah, exactly.
I also bought Diablo 3 because Diablo 3 is on sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $10.
Oh, that's
So
pretty good.
I never played the Diablo franchise, so I bought the battle chest for $20.
Nice. But yeah,
So So yeah, good place to wrap up.
I think so. Is it that time?
Okay. It's that time.
All right.
You can find Sarahscopic at SARAHSCOPIC. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Sarahscopic. Google that shit. You can find it.
You can find Foehamner, and that is Foehamner. You can find him on YouTube. You can also find him on Twitter. I think he's on Facebook as well. He can correct me if he's wrong.
Not
There's a
really.
Facebook page,
Not really much.
I
He's
mean,
on YouTube.
it's a ghost town.
Yeah.
Mostly on YouTube and Twitter, so go check him out. He's pretty cool.
And you can find Char on also Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube as Pupunoob. Pupunoob.
Yes. If you're watching this video, you're already on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
probably.
magical.
How did you get here? What are you doing? Share your secrets.
So yeah, this has been episode 105 of the playonultra podcast. And we will see you next week. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Oh boy.
Oh boy.